Hello, and welcome to Project 2033. My name's Jim Longden, but many of you probably already know me as Serenity from my YouTube channel, Down Home Crypto with Serenity, where I've dedicated my life to teaching and motivating the working class people of the world that there's a better way than living check by check. They don't have to be college educated, or rich, or tech savvy. They simply need desire to change their life, and courage to follow that dream, and they too can join us on this great crypto adventure. Now, when Greg asked me to become a part of Project 2033, I knew this was a place for me, but I wanted to talk about something I had true passion and heart for. That is DeFi. DeFi stands for decentralized finance. Now, this might seem really confusing, but that's okay. We're going to break it down here. So let's take the first part, finances, right? Well, of course, that has everything to do with money. And not many people are carrying cash around. So what do? They put that money in the bank. Then they carry around a debit card, credit card, checks, things along those lines. So when they decide they want to go out and they want to buy that soda, instead of trying to dig for cash, they take that card, they swipe it in the machine, and they get their soda, right? But here's the trick. You are not actually paying for that soda. That's right, you're not. The bank is paying for them. You see, the central bank is in full control of all your funds, all your assets, and everything. They have the power to decide if you can buy that soda or not. I mean, how many times have you gone and tried to make a purchase and had a problem with that card? Said, oh, I'm sorry, that was declined for some reason. Try it again. You try it again, then it gets approved. So the truth is, you really don't have control. The central financial system does. Now, on top of having no control, you're also paying an exorbitant amount of fees every time you want to utilize your own money. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Well, every time you put money in the bank, they charge you a fee. Every time you swipe that card, they charge you a fee. Every time that company you bought the soda from wants to get their money out, they charge them a fee. And if all of that wasn't bad enough, you might actually have to wait days to access your own money. That's right. You might get paid on Friday, put in your paycheck, and not even be able to buy groceries until the following Monday when the bank decides they're going to let you spend your money. Thankfully, with the advancement of blockchain technology, we no longer have to stay a hostage of those central banks. We can access the DeFi world and take control of our finances, nothing more than a cell phone and an internet connection. Now, let's take a look at the decentralized financial system, or DeFi as we call it. Now, the first thing to remember is this is all digital. It means there's no central bank or structure to go into and ask permission. Can I open an account here? Do I have to verify here? Do I have to do any of that? No, there isn't. There's no one you have to get permission from to do anything within DeFi. That's a huge factor right there because that gives us absolute control. But that also opens a door of risk. You see, there's also no 1-800 number to call if something goes wrong. So you have to be absolutely accountable for everything you do within the DeFi world. Now, personally, I think that's a great trade-off. I want control. I don't want to wait 4 days for my money. If I want to spend so much money or make a transfer to somebody, I don't want to have to ask permission to do that with my funds. Now, also by utilizing the DeFi space means I'm not a hostage to holidays or business hours. That's right. As we know, on those events, banks are closed, which means everything in the financial world just stops. But unfortunately, life doesn't. So this gives me the freedom to live my life the way I want to live it and utilize my funds anytime I want, anywhere I want. Now, DeFi and blockchain technology have already started to revolutionize the current financial system. You've probably heard about it on the news, specifically the cross-border payment system. What does that mean exactly? Well, I'll give you an example. Let's say here in the United States, I want to send a friend of mine over in Great Britain $100. The process currently is I have to go into a bank, give them $100, pay like a $7 fee, fill out a bunch of forms, and then that's going to get wired over to them through the SWIFT system. That could take anywhere from a few hours to a few days for that to arrive. That's just insane and super expensive. The latest development in blockchain technology is allowing that transaction to occur within seconds and cost mere pennies. That's one of the major endeavors that DeFi is looking to solve. It's giving the power back to the people, giving us control of our funds, and making this transaction instant. Now, the last topic I want to share with you in this introduction to DeFi is probably the reason most of us are here, and that's wealth generation. You see, DeFi has some amazing opportunities, and we've heard about them on the news time and time again. Just like this trucker here, who took a $650 investment and turned it into $1.7 million in less than 1 year and retired for life. You see, in a traditional financial system, you're really lucky to get 1 to maybe 3% per year on your investment. That just seems insane, especially with the huge opportunities. Now, of course, with any financial endeavor, there are risks. Not going to lie to you, DeFi is probably the riskiest of all. But fear not, because in this video series, I'm not only going to show you how to participate in the DeFi space, but also give you tips, tricks, and guides on how to stay safe. So I hope you're as excited as I am to get started, and I'll catch you in the next video.